We're on day like 25 of Kentucky's healthy at home order. I am desperately in need of getting out of the house. I'm losing my mind slowly. But on the upside, gas is crazy cheap right now. It's less than $2 a gallon for old 93, which is just crazy. Yeah, so I get 93 for this bike since it's air cooled. 93 helps it burn gas at a lower temperature so it doesn't overheat as much. Yeah, gas, I see people on Facebook and stuff showing off gas prices that are like $1 a gallon in some places, which I've legit not seen since I was in high school, which was a long ass time ago. Like a frightening amount of time ago. So, yeah, the Rona's got everyone weird, man. It's a Monday right now. It's about 3 o'clock or something. 3:30. Is it 3:30? Yeah, like right at 3:30. And I was gonna go into downtown Lexington, Kentucky, which is where I'm at, just to kind of show you guys what the world here looks like as of right now. And I'm taking my old back road, or the way that I used to commute. I worked down here for several years, and this was the way that I would commute to work every day. And I don't do it, buddy. Shoot. Yeah, I've only done this, I've only gone downtown like 2 or 3 times in the last 5 months. And schools are all totally closed down here. They're talking about like not having school this year, the rest of the year, and just starting up again next year or some craziness. I don't know. I don't know anyone in high school or in school really, so it doesn't affect me. But I can only imagine if I was in high school and like right before summer break, right? Or spring break, what? No. Yeah, right before spring break. They said, oh, we're shutting the country down and you guys can't go back to school this year. We'll try again next year. Like, what would I think about that? That's crazy. The governor here, Governor Andy Bashir, we call him Uncle Andy, he's actually been doing really well with all this stuff. We're not officially in quarantine. We are at what he calls a healthy at home order, which is basically a please keep your ass inside. And if you're outside, stay the hell away from people. Which, you know, I've been following. A lot of other people have not, which is kind of scary, but you know, whatever. I'm like right on the cusp of the age group where the numbers start to spike really high. So if I get the Rona, it could be a little rough. Could definitely be a little rough, but hopefully I'm healthy enough now that I would make it. We'll find out when it happens, if it happens, I guess. Hopefully not. Hopefully we won't find out. Hopefully they'll figure out a vaccine and I'll just go get a shot and feel dopey for a couple days. But yeah, they've just started kind of relaxing some stuff here. We've been on like a total business lockdown other than like absolutely necessary stuff. So like grocery stores, car lots are closed, but like service departments and stuff are still open. Restaurants you can pick food up if the restaurant can like handle that kind of service, like that kind of flow or whatever. You can order online and pick it up, or order over the phone and pick it up. A lot of them just closed down, which is sad for Lexington because we don't have good luck with restaurants anyway. Like it seems like every year there's 15 new mom and pop restaurants that open up just in like downtown Lexington, and none of them make it. So this is one of the main drags going into downtown. This is Winchester Road. So out to the right is Winchester, and to the left, of course, where we're going, is good old downtown Lex Vegas. Still a lot of people. Like every time I've been out, there are a lot of people out and about. You know, I see pictures of states where there's like an official quarantine and like roads are empty, highways are empty and stuff, and it's just crazy. I don't know which is crazier, that they have empty highways or that we don't. One of the two is crazy, and I don't know which one yet. It'll take like people who study history to look back on this and figure that one out. So far all of this looks fairly normal. Like like this is well, I don't know, 3:30 on a Monday. I probably would expect more traffic here. So here's the main drag. Literally Main Street. It is the main street of Lexington, Kentucky. Like all of this stuff is closed down. Which this is the first time I've been down here since the Rona. I'm actually gonna get over there. The sad thing is there's going to be so many businesses that are going to fall apart because of this. And like, I don't know, Lexington always feels like it's right on the cusp of collapse anyway. So I know that there's a lot of companies here that just run literally like month to month, or really close to month to month. No, so this is usually bustling a little more, this downtown like city center. It's usually a lot more traffic than this right now, especially on a work day. But what we'll do is head back to my side of town via Richmond Road, which is a different fucking one of the different main stretch into Lexington. This dude, that truck almost got me. Sorry, I was like mid-sentence and that dude just about ran me over. So yeah, this is kind of the other side of Main Street. All of downtown is kind of one way. So this is the other way on Main Street, which instead of going down Winchester, which is right up there, this is the building I used to work in. So we came from that direction. We're going to go this direction, which is Richmond Road which is another of the big, yeah, believe it or not, you follow this road and you end up in Richmond, Kentucky, because that's how Lexington's names all of its streets. What are you doing? Man, people are just dumb. Just in the middle of the street for no reason. So, for anyone interested, I am on an Harley-Davidson Iron 1200. Got it from the local Man-O-War Harley people. I had an 883 and I got run over actually on that street that we were just on. I had a lady cut across 3 lanes of traffic and I was in one of them. So that sucked. And it totaled my bike and I broke my wrist. And I got a good lawyer. And now I have an Iron 1200. I love this bike though. They custom painted it for me. On the showroom floor it was white. And I hated the white. And this is 2019, so they didn't have the denim black. In 2019, they released a denim black one for 2020. And I'm all about the denim black. Yeah, so I'd say Richmond Road is one of the biggest, probably the biggest kind of outlet from downtown to anywhere else. So I'm not shocked to see more traffic on it. It'll be interesting once we get up here. We're about to cross New Circle, and which is the big circle that kind of goes around the whole city. And everything beyond that's like commercial, and it's all like there's a grocery store. It'll be interesting to see if it's any quieter down there, since everything should technically be closed, or some version of closed, I guess. There's a lot of restaurants and stuff, so who knows. There's the Home Depot. Pretty nice day today, actually. I'm surprised it turned out this nice. The weather's been a little wonky here. Thank your COVID warriors. Yeah, like all of this stuff is usually packed. All of this stuff is usually packed. Sonic is doing drive-in. That's weird. I mean, I guess sitting in your own car is social distancing, I guess. Seems sketchy. I haven't gotten food from anywhere since this all started, because the idea of someone making me food just seems sketch as fuck right now. Like, I miss my Taco Bell every now and then, but it scares the shit out of me to go get like Taco Bell or Arby's or something. I don't know. I don't trust it. And I mean, I'm sure that's stupid. I'm sure there's like legit no reason these companies wouldn't be open right now if it was too sketch to get food from them, right? But at the same time, like, who's checking that, right? Health department, they're swamped right now. They're not going into these places and checking shit. So I don't know, man. Just seems sketchy. This person next to me is just staring at me. And I want to look at him, but I also don't, because that's always super awkward. What's up, man? Get it, buddy? Sorry, I do that every time someone passes me, and I give them the two fingers down. I always do that in my helmet. Get it, buddy? And I don't know why. Nobody can hear me. Well, I mean, you guys can now. And I've been trying to do this for a week, but either the weather's been dicey, or if the weather was fine, I would just wake up and feel like not getting out of my pajamas. which I know is like part of the problem, right? Like those are the days you're supposed to get up and get out of your pajamas, but it's the Rona, man. It's killing my motivation, man. There it is. Get it, buddy. See? Yeah, the body. Oh, fuck. This sucks because I don't think my bike is heavy enough to trigger this light. Shit. I've only gotten stuck here once, and it was on my 883, and I don't see the pad. But I sat here forever, and I think it was because my bike, the 883, was, oh, looky there, was not heavy enough to trigger the sensor. And I ain't gonna lie, I got chicken strips. I don't lean this bike nearly as much as I should, but most of my riding is in town. Where you going, buddy? In the car. Where you going, buddy? I don't know. So it makes sense that they're like drying up now, but it's funny that they like, man, that's the second person I've seen today go the wrong way. Y'all just high. It is 420. Maybe everyone is just high. She's looking to see if I saw as she looked over at me. Just because she knew I was sitting there. That's funny. Oh, fuck, that's funny. Okay. She was worried. Embarrassed. I love it. Love it. Here we're coming up on the Harley store. We'll swing by. We'll swing by and give them a little brap in the window, see what they do. I'm surprised they have bikes out. A little street. A little bit of street. They actually got quite a few cars in here. So yeah, all this stuff is closed down too, which is funny because I have a bit of a history with one of the people who owns one of those companies, and I should cut all of that out. Anyway, I'm gonna go home, eat some lunch. There's a dude in the ground. Weird. I'm gonna go home, eat some lunch. It's like 4:30. Yeah, I'll probably play some video games, then eat some lunch. And I'll see you guys, if I ever even edit this, if it even works. Maybe, maybe not. We'll find out. Anyway, y'all have a wonderful time in your Rona quarantine, and don't do anything that I would. Deuces.